Happy Arvo. Thank you so much for joining me today. I've got breaking news coming out of Australia today. There's a housing crisis. Apparently, houses are really expensive in Australia. Just kidding. That's not news. That's been happening for like 2 decades. But apparently, it's only been getting worse. Of course, it all went to hell during the pandemic. And, everybody was hoping it would start to get better about now. But apparently, it's just been getting worse. And I've been seeing some news articles and stuff pop up about it. And I was just looking to dive into it a little bit today. I've got a little short video here laying out some statistics, I think. I was reading this article. This right here, it pretty plainly shows people are having to rent. Renting from private landlords has just been going straight up ever since the 90s. People aren't able to pay off their mortgages, and this really stuck out to me down here. The homeownership rate for 30 to 34-year-olds was 64%. So 64% of 30-year-olds, or, people in their 30s, young 30s, in 1971 owned a house, 64%. In 2021, that plummeted down to 50%. That is a huge decrease right there. And I think that illustrates a lot of the situation right there. But I'm curious to see what other kind of stats and stuff we come out of here. And then after that, I'm going to try and find me an affordable house in Australia.
The true cost of the Sydney housing crisis is being laid bare tonight with some shocking figures.
I guess this is this is specific to Sydney, which is going to be one of the worst places to try to buy a house.
Experts have crunched the numbers on what you need in the bank before you can buy a home, and it has never been higher.
Easter Saturday. Who's going to start me off, boys?
Bidding for a 3-bedroom in Greenacre.
Hey, we fight hard for good real estate.
The battle nudging 1.2.
Is this a common occurrence? Is this how you buy houses in Australia? You really get out there and bid it like that, huh? I guess they do something kind of like this for foreclosed homes over here in America. But I don't think they have like an auctioneer out there doing it. That's pretty fun.
$2 million.
Oh, it's kind of not fun. $2 million.
Sold and well purchased and welcome to Greenacre.
For Shamim and his family, winners were...
In fact, I'm nervous.
This guy's definitely a doctor, I can tell. He's a doctor.
But market is crazy.
To make the move from Canberra...
I have stressed my budget a little bit more.
Evan and his family missing out again.
This is very bad at the moment. Sydney auction price is just... untouchable, unbeatable.
New analysis reveals the growing struggle isn't just over the...
Is that really the most common way, or a common way to sell a house in Australia? Is it by auction like that?
Price, but what comes with it.
Talking about over 200 grand to be able to get into a property. These are big numbers.
Buying a $500,000...
200 grand to put down as a down payment?
Home with a 10% deposit means $17,000 for stamp duty and another $10,000 for lender's mortgage insurance, an upfront total of $77,000 for
and to be honest, a $500,000 house. Not in Sydney. I don't think you're finding that in Sydney. I think a bare plot of land would cost more than that in Sydney.
For lender's mortgage insurance, an upfront total of $77,000. For $1 million property, it's $164,000 extra. With a 20% deposit on $1 million property, the fees cost $240,000.
The rental crisis that we're in is just making it really, really difficult for people to save.
As agents say, affordability in areas like Greenacre, Punchbowl is a big draw.
So what they're getting is double the square meterage as to what they'll get in West, because bang for buck, they're getting more value here.
So is this a little town outside Sydney?
Long weekend is usually pretty quiet, but experts...
This is kind of cool. I'm enjoying just seeing some of the real estate quirks of Australia. Like, you've got this sign here. It's like printed out from the website, it looks like. It gives you all the stats on the home, the bedrooms and stuff. I've never seen that.
But say the number of auctions listed this year looks like setting a new Easter record.
The increased demand and people are looking to secure something. They do not want to miss out.
Paul Kadak, 7 News.
Okay. All right. Jesus Christ. How does anybody afford to live in Sydney? I guess, you know, the opportunities there must be amazing. Here, let's see what we can find as far as jobs. Because that's the only way to afford one of these homes. You'd have to be making at least like 200 grand a year, Australian dollars, right? And that would honestly probably be the minimum. God, all these things popping up are throwing me off. Let's take a look at Adelaide. Actually, let's do Melbourne. Then we'll go over to Sydney. Holy crap. Well, there's plenty of houses for sale. I guess. What on earth? Oh my God. I like can't even, this is scrambling my brain seeing the amount of red dots here. What do we got? These are all over $1 million freaking dollars. Here we go. 780. I'm going to set my budget to $500,000. Really? This is what you get for 780? I mean, you get a little backyard at least. Hey. But that's out of my price range, unfortunately. We're trying to get a $500,000 house. Here we go. We won't go under 400. Let's see what we got. Oh, I think it's showing me houses like from everywhere. I'll be no Melbourne. Hey, I said 4 to 500,000. Are there really no results? It's like, sorry, you can't live here. You're too poor. But if you save up another couple 100,000, you can buy one of these. Let's see what we got in Sydney. My goodness. No. Sydney. Nothing. No houses. Okay. I'm guessing this will also be nothing. Yeah, nothing under 500. Okay. In Sydney. What about... We can't go over 600, guys. That's my budget. Nothing. Oh, wait. Hold on. Something popped up. Here we go, guys. This is what I can afford in my hypothetical. Look at this. 570 to 620. Where exactly is this? I enjoy just looking at the Australian houses. This isn't real. This is fake. These pictures are fake. All right, where is this house? Because it's actually pretty nice. Oh, it's in Melbourne. That's not Sydney. Okay, I'm drawing... What the... No. No houses outside this bubble, all right? There. What do we got? 900,000? Dude, what's wrong with your guys' website? Actually, this is Realtor.com, so that's my bad. Okay, I'm just going to have to remove the filters. Let's see what we got. $4 million! I'm scrolling through, and almost all of them are auctions. Auction, auction, auction. It's kind of fascinating. Okay, I found a house. It's a little bit outside my budget, you know, just $1 million over. But it looks like about right, you know, a little family house. What do we got here? It looks nice. Is that really it? This sliver? You get a little sliver for 1.6 mil? Oh my God. All the bedrooms are just stacked on each other. I mean, don't get me wrong. It's a nice house. But are you kidding me? 1.6 million. Where even is this? That's in Sydney. Holy mother. We're going to have to go outside Sydney to find one in our budget. Okay, I reset all the filters. Where can we live for cheap in Australia? Come on. Let's go up kind of in Queensland. You know, what do we got over here? What is this? What is this town? Why can't I read it? These red dots are killing me. Cloncurry. Cloncurry. Shout out to anyone from Cloncurry. Now, this is what I'm talking about. This looks like a nice little town. Look at this, $231,000, folks. And that's AUD. Oh my, no, AUD is $350. Wait, these prices have been in USD? Oh my God. It's worse than I thought. But okay, $350. $350. Oh my God, this is beautiful. Oh, big kitchen. We got an American-sized refrigerator up in there. Love to see that. Look at this beautiful patio. Big backyard. We got plenty of parking and a trampoline to boot. Oh, hell yeah. Guys, you just got to move out to Clonbury. Now, if you like to surf or go to the beach, you know, you're going to have to find something else to do, potentially. You know, I mean, it's only how far to the beach from here? Cloncurry, Australia. Here we go, folks. Now, how do we get to the beach? Let's just... There we go. You're 180 miles from the beach. Okay, it's gonna take you a few hours to get to the beach. You know what? Suck it up. You got a house. You got a nice house for $350,000. That is what I'm talking about in this economy. To be completely honest, that's insane still. I'm going to be honest. That's insane. $350,000 for this very, like, basic, nice little basic family house. There's nothing like... This shouldn't be $350,000. I'm not going to lie. That's crazy. And it's in, you know, Cloncurry. Nothing wrong with it, but damn, I mean, we are not on the coast. But hell, at least you can afford to live here. And there's a hospital. It's got everything you could need. You got the St. Joseph's Catholic School. Shout out to anyone who's going there. Oh my gosh. Okay, the state of the real estate market in Australia is indeed rough. It's rough out there, folks. Oh boy. Oh boy. Oh man. Okay, I think we're due for a housing crash. Thank you for watching. Have a great day. Especially those living in Cloncurry. And goodbye.